Imagine walking through a landscape where ancient rivers carve paths between vertical cliffs, where every trail leads to a lost village whispering centuries-old stories, and where snow-clad peaks rise like frozen titans in the sky. Welcome to Darma Valley, one of the least explored but most spellbinding regions of the Indian Himalayas. Located in the Pithoragarh district of Uttarakhand, Darma Valley lies near the Indo-Tibet border and remains a mystical blend of alpine wilderness, hanging wooden bridges, icy glacial streams, and tribal culture untouched by tourism. Darma Valley is cradled between the Darma, Vyas, and Chordans valleys. It is fed by the roaring Dhaulaganga River, a glacier-fed tributary of the mighty Kali River. The entire valley is a trekking paradise, home to traditional Bhotia villages, spiritual sites, high-altitude meadows, and the elusive Panchachuli Base Camp trek. The journey begins from Darchula, a border town on the banks of the Kali River. From here, a narrow road snakes its way toward the last motorable village of Tawagat, from where you start a trek that feels like time travel. As you move along the Darma River, wooden suspension bridges dangle above glacial streams and trails cross through dense pine forests and terraced farms. Dantu, Sela, Tidig, and Bon are just some of the ancient villages that dot this valley. These places are still inhabited by the Bhotia people, who practice seasonal migration and follow Tibetan Buddhist traditions. Their stone and wood houses are built to survive harsh winters, and you'll often find prayer flags fluttering against the backdrop of snow-covered cliffs. The Panchachuli Peaks, 5 sacred, snowbound summits, dominate the skyline in the upper valley. At sunrise, these peaks glow in molten gold, and their reflection in the alpine lakes below creates a surreal, mirror-like effect. Reaching the Panchachuli Base Camp from Dar is one of the major highlights of this region. The trek winds through scenic places like Nagaling, Baling, and Sona. Darma Valley is also a biodiversity hotspot. Alpine flowers bloom during the monsoons, and rare medicinal herbs like Kutki and Yasagamba grow here. You might even spot Himalayan birds like monols, griffon vultures, and snow pigeons, along with occasional sightings of blue sheep and Himalayan foxes. Adventure in Darma Valley is not just about landscapes, it's about isolation, endurance, and discovery. With no commercial hotels or tourist infrastructure, you'll either camp or stay in traditional homes. This lack of amenities only enhances its charm, allowing travelers to experience raw Himalayan life. Even the phone networks are limited, so expect complete digital detox. The best time to visit Darma Valley is between May and October. During spring and summer, the valley bursts into green with blooming flowers, while in early October, the landscape turns amber as winter approaches. Snowfall begins in late October or early November, making the valley inaccessible until the next spring. Reaching Darma Valley involves, by air, the nearest airport is Pantnagar, about 450 kilometers away. From there, you can drive or take a bus to Darchula. By rail, the closest railway station is Tanakpur. After that, taxis or shared jeeps head toward Darchula. By road, regular buses operate from major towns like Pithoragarh, Almora, and Haldwani to Darchula. From Darchula, you'll need to arrange local transport to Tawagat and then begin your trek. At around 60% into your trip, once you've trekked through pine-scented air, crossed gushing rivers, and stood face-to-face with the Panchachuli giants, you'll realize, this is no ordinary destination, this is an experience of a lifetime. If this kind of adventure stirs your soul, then please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more rare and thrilling travel stories from unexplored corners of India. As you return from Darma Valley, the silence of the mountains, the smiles of the villagers, and the raw thrill of its paths will follow you home like a haunting melody. Whether you're a trekker, explorer, or a seeker of places untouched by the crowd, Darma Valley invites you to write your own Himalayan legend, one step, one story, one summit at a time.